Kristin Scott Thomas.
Over the last 10 years, the winner of this year's Times Breakthrough Award has garnered huge respect as a classical actor on the stage in the likes of Othello, The Changeling and Cymbeline, and in award-winning television such as Wallander and Miss Austen Regrets. On the big screen, he has appeared in Spielberg's War Horse, Davies' The Deep Blue Sea with Rachel Weisz, and as an incredible F. Scott Fitzgerald in the Oscar-winning Woody Allen flick Midnight in Paris. But all of these achievements were rendered pretty much irrelevant when he was cast as Loki, the evil adopted brother of Thor, which was the coolest thing ever. I mean, sure, Tom, you've worked with Joanna Hogg and Branagh and Spielberg, you've won loads of Olivier Awards and everything, but you're Loki, dude, and you've pretty much peaked. He continued to excel in 2012 in the BBC adaptation of Shakespeare's history plays The Hollow Crown as Prince Hal in Henry IV Parts 1 and 2 and as the titular character in Henry V. But seriously, who gives a shit? Because that was the same year he reprised his role of Loki for Avengers Assemble, which was a massive hit and was totally awesome. And yes, I know his portrayal of the eponymous role in Henry V was powerful and subtle and intelligent and moving, pitch perfect as the Telegraph would have it, but in my opinion, it's nowhere near as good as his work as Loki, which isn't your fault, Tom, but rather the fault of the writing, because we all know Joss Whedon, who wrote Avengers, also wrote Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, as opposed to Henry V, who wrote that, probably Christopher Marlowe or the Rosicrucians or, you know, a hand puppet made of the scrotum of Francis Bacon's polo horse. Although, Tommy, I think you struggled with Whedon's kind of looser iambic pentameter. It should have been more like, enough! You are all of you beneath me, and I, you dullard creature, am a god, and I will not be bullied. And then the Hulk grabs you by the feet and he's like, but-choo, but-choo, but-choo. And he doesn't lose his I am, does he? But-choo, but-choo. And that's embarrassing for you because you went to Cambridge and the Hulk is an allegorical manifestation of the Freudian id. To top off an already incredible year, he was recently named Glamour Magazine's Man of the Year and was voted Total Film Magazine's World's Hottest Actor. This year's Times Breakthrough Award for TV drama, weird, should have gone for blockbuster badass, goes to the charming, gifted and infuriatingly good-looking Tom Hiddleston.
I'm such a huge fan of Tim Minchin. Listen, if you ever need a support act, I know all the words to Inflatable You. Really, truly. Your thighs and buttocks are so holdable. It's great, it's about an inflatable toy, and it kind of goes a bit pervert at the end, but, you know, it's really great. I'm so proud of this. Thank you so much for giving this to me. To the South Bank Sky Arts Committee, to the Times, to everyone who voted, it's just a huge honour. I must just say, it's been a real privilege to sit and have lunch with the other nominees in this category, none of whom are actors, which is a relief, really you're all exceptional artists in your own right, and very, very secure, it seems to me, in your creative powers. So I share this with you, and it's just an honor to have a place at your table. I think I'm more proud of The Hollow Crown, sorry Tim, than anything I've ever done. It's a great honor to be Hulk smashed, but really Henry V's where it's at. It kind of cost me real blood and real sweat and real tears, but they were never shed so gratefully or winningly, because Shakespeare is the reason I became an actor. And as I grow up and grow horns, and my tastes change, whenever I reconnect to Shakespeare, I feel that I'm reminded that acting might just be a useful and effective way of spending my time. I always dreamed of playing Prince Hal and Henry V, and to do it in our Olympic summer and on the BBC is just a dream. And I still can't believe, frankly, that I was allowed. Thank you very, very much. I'd like to dedicate this award to the Incredible Hulk. Truly, thank you. I'm very, very honoured.
The winning work is an adaptation by Tom Stoppard of the novels by Ford Madox Ford, directed by Susanna White. The production I'm a trained actor, reduces, says faithfully captures the essence of the book's complex story. The compelling script provides a rich and witty adaptation, lauded by the Times as having a genius-level IQ, unlike me. The cast boasts Benedict Cumberbatch, Rebecca Hall, Adelaide Clemens, as characters trapped in a love triangle during the First World War. The series also features performances from the likes of Rupert Everett, Miranda Richardson and Anne-Marie Duff. The Telegraph said of the series, the performances were faultless and Stoppard's dialogue, sometimes poetic, sometimes spare, felt like the best ever heard on British television. The winner of the South Bank Sky Arts Award for TV Drama is Parade's End.
Well, I would like to say thank you, a huge thank you to the South Bank Sky Arts Awards, and for choosing us over two exceptional other pieces of work, which I'd love to share this award with, but it's very beautiful. I'm worried if shattering it again might make it impossible to share. But inspirational television, all three productions, and I was very, very honoured to be the lead in one of them, with an incredible cast of Rebecca Hall and Adelaide Clemens and Anne-Marie Duff and et al. It was quite extraordinary. So I really haven't prepared anything because I didn't think this was going to be me. Will you do something? Because he does do words very well.
Right. I do want to do some of them because it was Damien Timmer who thought that Parade's End by Ford Madox Ford, a book which I had never read, would be a good possibility for a dramatization for television. And it's Damien who got everybody else up here, and his business partner, Michelle Buck. Look, there's a lot of names here. In fact, there's a very, very long tail to the kite that Benedict and I represent. And as regards the cast, all I'll say, it really was like throwing a deck of cards up in the air and just watching them come down face up as a royal flush on the table. It took a long time and there were lots of bad moments, but finally we were very fortunate. Anne-Marie Duff represents, if I may put it like that, quite a number of good friends who did just amazing service to Ford Madox Ford's book. And they would include Roger Allam and Miranda Richardson, Adelaide Clemens, you mentioned Rebecca Hall. I really wanted to say that, I don't know how anybody else feels about this. For me, this award has a really particular, one might almost say poignant force in my soul, because it's like a kind of vindication for quite an odd sort of number, Parade's End by Ford Madox Ford. It was definitely not straightforward. Very grateful to BBC Two. Piers Wenger, now at Channel 4, was the first person I met along with Damien about 3 years before we went into production. Long haul, terribly grateful. Sorry to hog the mic. Thank you very much.
I told you.